Okay, Untap versus Liam.
Hello.
Don't worry,
Sorry.
there'll be 500 Liams that try to enter that game.
Let me just turn these guys down, and I'll quickly go over what we're just talking about. Sorry for the delay there, everyone. We're just waiting on Blaine to give me a ring so he can commentate with us. What we were basically going over was the Gogeta leader. Okay. Where is he? This one. Here. Oh god.
That's me.
Where is it coming from? There we go. Hello.
Hello. Damn, that vampire's impatient.
He can hear you now. Impatient
You're the
vampire.
Slug player.
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, we were talking about this Gogeta leader, because on the Awakened side, he obviously has that ability where... God, I need to send these guys down.
Ah, I see.
The ability is choose one card from your hand and place it in your drop area. Your opponent can only activate count skills once for the duration of the turn.
So, there's been back and forth on working out how this is going to work, and we've decided that the effect, once it's activated, that means they get one more negate, okay? Obviously, if we've got it wrong, then when we get the FAQs, we'll play it like that, but for now, we were looking at, like, dictionary definitions and everything. It was tricky to try and work out how to play it, so we hope we got it right, but...
And we found no solid answer in the community group. There's been emails going both ways.
Yeah. But
Good old Bandai.
we should have a really good game because we've got two really strange leaders. We got a Lord Slug showing up, so that should be cool. And we have a Gogeta, okay, which is
this is the Lord Slug guy.
it is, man. So he gets to he's got his activate main, so choose one card of his life and add it to his hand. He's got Self Awakening and he gains critical. On his other side, it's something about like discarding, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even remember what Lord Slug does.
No,
I don't think I've
I've-
ever read him properly.
I think I've only ever played against it one time. I think Thing played it against me once.
I just want it to win.
I want it to, yeah,
Just
get
because.
top. Go against KTM.
That'd be brilliant.
That would be fantastic.
No, don't go straight to the drop there. He's got 8 cards.
Apparently my voice is too low.
Your voice
Bruno
is
said
too
my
low.
voice is too
Yeah,
low.
that feels right.
Let me see. Talk for me so I can see which one you're coming through.
Hello there.
No, what I tend to do is drag it onto the field and then click on the
Hello.
I.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
What use my leader effect?
I have like no other way to turn you up.
I can't even pass on to you. Crap, your turn.
Should I just shout louder?
I
Will that work?
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright, let's go. Right, so.
Yeah, well, we didn't have much time to... Well, we should have really worked out the volume, but it's hard for us to actually test it. Oh, good, fantastic, there we go.
Hey. There we go. There we go. Bruno can hear me now. Check Bruno out in again, scoping people out.
I know, he's loving it. He was in on the last one as well. I had to tell the Janemba player to not give away his androids, anti-android space.
Can't go wrong with that. Bad boy.
Should have just got Bruno on the mic with you. You wouldn't have been lonely then.
Should have done.
Actually, are they even hitting you?
Oh. I don't think I saw a spectator.
No, I did see a snuggle.
Right, so we've had a charge from both sides. That's been the start of the game.
We're here. There you go.
I've just been getting Lord
We
Slug.
are here.
One of
We're
these.
here. As we was playing, I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, there's 4 Lord Slug cards.
Right. So,
Wasn't even aware
yeah.
there was that.
They were just making sure that we actually joined the match. They weren't sure.
Choose one. Right, so yeah, Lord Slug
I will
is
attack with Gogeta.
choose one card in your life, add it to your hand. This card gains critical for the duration of the turn.
Triggers,
That's pretty
triggers,
cool, Self-Awakening.
I
And
will
then when you
accept
split,
the
once per turn, place one card from your hand in the drop area. Your opponent chooses one card from their hand and places it in the drop
lose
area.
2 cards.
And it's got the auto of, like, every other Awakened card when this card attacks.
So
one
I
card.
will just hit you for 10k,
Hmm.
no combo.
So he's got Self-Awakening and then Hand Mill,
Then
Fancy.
I will swing with my awakening
but he also
card.
mills himself.
Mm.
Oh, he's.
Uh,
I've just realised what he's charged. Broly. So must be running the Broly engine.
Spicy. Obviously, Gogeta with Burst, we know that that's now optional, so I mean, why wouldn't you want to draw though, I guess, but still.
Yeah, so...
Those burst effects, we don't have to worry about too much about milling yourself out against those pesky Janemba decks.
That early game draw for the Gogeta on this side though could really help in
Okay,
against Bill.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, you want to have options for what you're discarding.
Because I mean, like, if you're running the Broly leader and that, if your opponent doesn't have a draw on the main side, that's your main focus, isn't it? Is to get as much discard out before your opponent can start drawing again.
Yeah, devastate them as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Same with like cell chain, and you know, especially if your lead is a untapped 2 energy leader.
Oof, I love those ones.
I just mean if you're running hand mill, that's to your advantage. Because you don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, they're not
flipping
drawing too, yeah.
Before you do like the big card drops for the draw. So
Oh, okay, sure.
it's just like, it's fine, you untap 2 energy, mate, because you've got no cards in hand. I was gonna search something. Yeah, it's not working, I'm still heartbroken over the Walking Dead. I was gonna search something. What was I searching?
I don't know. What were you searching?
I don't know. Hugs?
Emotions.
Yeah, sure.
It's going in for the
In my
one-two
head, I
punch.
was like, let me just make sure that's a main. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Paul's in here spying as well.
Oh no, it's me.
Yeah,
No
Bruno says he's watching all of them. Bruno just
he's getting his Elite 4 practice in, mate. He's got his little notebook out.
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm picturing both of them sat there with notebooks right now, like, listing. You do need to remember, though, that people can alter the deck at any point until top 4,
You
apart
just need to
from
pass
the
me
leader.
turn.
Yeah, about the leader.
So if you're really brave, I'd be running Jank right now. Round 1 Jank. And then just come out of nowhere.
What, you just show up with, I don't know, like 49 metacoolers in like all of your deck?
Round 1, yeah. Somehow whip the win.
Good night, sweet
Paul
prince.
says he catches up using the videos.
Nice. See, that's why we started putting out the YouTube videos as well. Just to
Someone uses YouTube. Thank you, Paul.
put the pesky 7 drop in here.
I will.
You.
That was my leader.
Bruno says we're entertaining. Someone loves us.
I will burst
Oh, I'm gonna fall off the chair.
He,
Oh my god,
Yeah,
what are
you
you
just
doing?
off area.
he just says scouting's a bonus. And Dan's being murdered.
I'm being murdered. Ugh. I was terrified then.
I saw that one.
Generally thought I was gonna die.
Just tell Ghostface Killer
yeah.
he's 5 days late.
Yeah, then I get the.
Can't kill him now.
Paul's there like, make sure I run 49 metacoolers. One spaghetti star for the win.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Welcome. Brackets makes notes in Notepad.
Alright, looking at what you.
I've just been staring at the screen trying to work out what I was searching, but I've given up now because I need to watch that.
Yeah, I actually need to pay attention to what's going on.
Well, we've had a 2-drop slug come. That's what I was searching. I was searching that 2.
You were searching what the searcher
I'll
does.
just go for pan one more time.
Cheeky pan. They're both going for some crazy self-awakening stuff this game. They're like not messing around. Every other game we've had have been real slow with the awakening.
Attack pan.
Yeah, the pans come out, take a life in it, and then it bounces back to
Triggerino,
hand.
draw a card from my life.
Boomerang pan.
No, no, you're gonna pull my computer off the desk. Being harassed.
She is now 15k single attack.
Yeah, and then the slug just adds a cost 4 or less. Slug's arm.
Yep, sure.
So yeah, both slow starts really, yeah. Although they are both at 5 life.
Turn pan to my hand.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're both like going for the awaken, whereas like the other games we generally saw like what 4 or 5 energy before they awaken. They're both gonna awaken like. Although what's he do? Is he a draw 2? He is a draw 2. I thought Slug was on tap. I was wrong.
No. We didn't have that many untaps when Slug came out. Oh, it was the start of the untaps, weren't it, when Slug... Was it set 4 Slug came out, or set 3? I don't even remember. Set 4, weren't it? Because he came out at the same time as Piccolo started it, weren't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He looks really out of it in that card picture. Look at him. He's like, my hands! Disco balls!
Have you seen the Slug movie?
No.
Oh, mate. He gets massive, mate.
Does he?
And Goku beats him using both Super Saiyan.
Alright.
Okay.
I declare your lead
Like,
attack target. Then
both, as in like.
Oh yeah, we got some
Same,
crazy
but
bond
not-
stuff going on. So bondage too, you know,
Sure.
that's what these cards like to do.
Um,
And this card attacks. If you lead a card as
Yeah,
Slug's
let me go.
army, your opponent chooses one card from the hand. Alright, so it's just a hand destruction.
hmm.
He's well into it as well. Look at like those thick thighs, man. What's going on with that?
There is one issue with hand destruction versus like stuff that uses sparking.
I'll super
Hmm.
combo. I have spark.
Is
five,
you
so I
know
get to
it
draw.
is kind of like cheers, mate. You
Just like
choose
that,
mine,
yeah.
so-
Exactly what just happened there.
Continue.
And then I'll use Launch Slug's effect.
And now he's like, I can use my super combos. He does have 5 in discard, right? Pretty sure he does, because he can take in crits.
Oh yeah. He is on 6.
Yeah, done that.
Then... Okay, the hand control properly again.
Why did you discard combo kill?
For his effect,
Yeah.
so he places one card in his drop area and his opponent chooses one card.
Oh, the leader effect.
Yeah.
I thought that was when he. Is it just gonna activate now?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
No,
See, I read it,
no
but I didn't actually
counters,
read whether it was an auto or an activate. mate.
so I get to draw a
I just
card and
sort
go
of
to-
discard one for one. Is it worth it?
That's my turn.
He must have another. He must have another combo killer in hand.
Hmm.
See, I'd be discarding stuff that you know you don't feel is applicable. Combo killer's 5k combo piece, right?
Yeah.
Not a 1k, is it?
Nah, it's a 5k,
think-
mate.
Being tapped out, I would have kept it.
It's a risky move, man. See if it pays off.
G carding.
Oh.
I don't know, I just called you cotton. Dodgeball. Yep, dodge, dip, dive, wrench.
I haven't seen that movie in years.
This is what we're calling hand mill from now on. Throwing wrenches at people. It's the wrench deck.
You're leading.
Oh dear.
I will not spark, but I will draw a card.
Because I mean, I suppose
burst.
it does put a wrench in the work as well, doesn't it? On what you want to do.
Hmm.
But
Wait,
I
hang
need
on.
sound effects for every bad pun I make.
He still
No,
needs
they
to burst.
changed it so it's optional.
No, he still needs to do burst to activate, right?
Yeah. You can't just draw.
No, it means that you can, like, if you want to draw the card, you still have to burst. It just means that you can not activate the auto by not bursting. So if you want to draw a card, you have to mill 2. But you don't have to mill 2, but then you won't draw a card. That's how it works.
But the bursting is part of the separate effect, is it not?
It's basically the requirement. So if you want to draw the card, you have to burst 2. But if you swing, you don't have to mill 2, but you won't get to draw the card. It's basically how it works.
Okay,
They added it to the. I saved this picture somewhere. I'd need to find it. But yeah, they did add on into the rulebook on how that works.
Yeah. It is in the manual. Why did he think he could draw one and then?
Yeah, and not
so-
mill 2.
Obviously, I'm a couple seconds behind on screen for you.
Yeah, so what it wanted to do was draw the card without milling 2 cards.
So he's not done it right. We prevented him from doing it,
Uh,
or did he do it?
Yeah. So
He's just dropped 2
Okay.
because he already drew the card.
All right. Does he know now for future that he'd mill the 2 and then draw them?
Yeah,
Yeah, then no combo.
Okay.
Sweet.
so we're all right.
I mean, if you could just draw without activating, I mean,
Yeah, you would.
what would be the point in the burst?
You'd never burst anything, right?
So, the only time you'd burst is to feed your super combos.
Yeah.
So if you opened up with a hand after a mulligan of 4 super combos and just thought, well, I need to get drawing, and you know, you'd just activate it, wouldn't you? But
I really like these new cards, these Deadly Defenders. Say it every time they appear, but they're so cool. They're one of my favourite cards in the new set, I think.
yeah, the Witcher's pretty much got it in the chat box. The simplest way to think of it would be activate auto.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, yeah. That is a very good way of explaining it.
Gogeta.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to
the-
use that in the future.
Oh, can't untap new pass over.
I don't think they thought it through when they put burst in, because I think they put burst in, and originally it was always going to be a mandatory thing, just like double strike and that, because you know it's coloured that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then they brought out Janemba Mill, and they went, shit, no one's going to use Gogeta, no one's going to use Yamcha, especially not Yamcha. Burst 5, oh yeah.
It's a
There you go,
burst 5
Janemba.
on Yamcha.
Yeah, it's a great ability, but you know.
I've not
burst
actually looked
5.
at the leader much, to be honest.
No, not the leader, the free drop.
Oh, I know which one you mean. Yeah.
I beat you with it.
Doesn't ring a bell, mate. Doesn't ring a bell.
Pan, the other night.
Doesn't ring a bell, mate. Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, exactly what
Paul
Paul
said
said.
as well, no one would use
You'd
it.
just be like, you just swing a draw, wouldn't you? You'd never mill 2. Why would you build a 2?
there's 3 in my graveyard, so I can.
Well, that's it. I think they changed it
so you make you discard one and then like,
just so
you
people
strike
could
it.
use the decks against Janemba.
I think that one.
I mean, versus Janemba, you just choose not to burst, wouldn't you? I mean, it's a bit grim because you can't draw then, but you
Well,
know.
he's a 20k.
Think of it this way: if you're playing against Janemba and you're activating burst, that means 3 cards are coming out of your deck on your turn.
Mhm.
Then it goes to Janemba, and Janemba's going to take 2 cards off you. So that's 5 cards every turn until you awaken. So by turn 3, you're looking at 15 cards out of your deck already. Bearing in mind 8 cards are in your life, and you've drawn 6. So that's 29 cards out of your 50 card deck.
Mm.
Which you want 21 cards by turn 3. It's not a good day.
So we looked at this, Witcher. Are you talking about like using like say Pilaf against burst and sparking? Gonna have to wait the 10 seconds now while my stream catches up and they read or hear what I've just said and type back to me.
I will see if we can.
Negating keyword skills block burst.
25.
It would, because burst is a keyword skill, right?
You can stop it, but it's a requirement, right? So if you take off burst or sparking, they just get the auto about the restriction, is what I've been trying to work it out. Because originally I started using Pilaf against Shenron for getting rid of like the triple attack and thought, hang on a second, can I say stop the sparking effect on like this card? But then if you look at it, sparking is actually just a restriction, right? So it says the skill obviously takes effect when you have X amount of cards in your drop area, and then the actual auto is the thing after that. So if you remove the sparking effect, you're just giving them the auto without needing that negative effect. So you'd actually just be helping them, so you don't really want to peel off like the sparking effect on that.
That's fine.
If that makes sense? Or at least that's how I understand it right now.
So to
I
discard-
agree and disagree. I get where you're coming from, but with it being a red block, it means it's the skill. So you're triggering burst that then allows the text after it.
But even so, even if you did get rid of, say, sparking with Pilaf, I mean, the effect would have already gone pending, right? Because it's like a lot of it's like
Sure.
either when you attack or something like that, so it already goes pending. So you doing the Pilafing it then during your negating phase, or yeah, isn't gonna do anything because it still has to resolve.
I've not seen anything in the rule manual about it yet, but sparking, unsure about. But I'd definitely say with burst that if you peel after burst
Goes back to my
card,
turn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
that you'd be negating it. Because like I said, you're triggering burst that then gives the text after it.
See, I'm seeing it in 2 parts. I'm seeing it as the auto, and then there's the restriction, right? Like stopping the auto from being strong. So they're giving us like these really good autos, but they have these restrictions on them. Pilaf just removes the keyword part. It can't remove auto. Otherwise, it would just be sparking 10 without the auto block, right?
One second, I'll just have to answer the door. Sorry.
Alright.
So the way I see it is Pilaf would just remove the restriction.
How can you?
Yeah, I can see, being like similar to Bond.
Oh, okay. So I'm just thinking I want to use as my energy.
Because they just seem to be like restrictions, right? Does anybody else think, like, what does everybody else in the chat think about that? Like, how would Pilaf interact with those cards? I mean, would it stop the whole auto? Or would it just remove the restriction on the auto?
But burst, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, burst isn't necessarily a restriction, is it? It is a skill. Do you get
For
what I'm
burst,
saying?
I need to find a burst card to look at while they're doing this. Who's used one so far?
The Gogeta lead is the best card. This is where they've sort of screwed up with it, and you know the ruling.
Yeah, I think burst works a little bit differently, doesn't it? Because burst is rather than being a restrict, I don't know. I mean, I still think it would just remove the need to, because you'd have, like, if you think about the way the game plays, right? So the Gogeta would attack, right, which puts his thing into pending, yeah? There's then the negate phase, which is what Pilaf is. Pilaf is a counter.
Yeah.
So Pilaf could then remove the burst too, right? But the auto's gone pending. It now doesn't read the burst part, so it ignores the you must place the top 2 cards in your deck, and it reads the auto part, which is when this card attacks, draw 1 card. So I still think it would draw 1 card if you got rid of burst. Yeah, you can't remove auto with Pilaf. You can only remove the red stuff.
Yeah.
So auto, that's what I'm saying. The auto still stays. So you're only removing part of the effect.
Yeah, but this is where it gets confusing now on what they've changed. You know, in the manual, because if you can't do the draw without doing the burst like it says in the manual, technically, shouldn't everything fall in the brackets?
Yeah, but they've already said when cards overrule things are outside the manual, then read off the card skill, right?
No, that's what I mean, though. This is where they sort of broke some stuff with what they've changed, you know, not thinking about it. I get where you're coming from, but it feels like that's not what was intended initially. Because if burst gets negated, this is where that loop happens in, because obviously it says in the manual if you don't activate burst, then you don't get the draw. So if Pilaf negates burst, then you won't get the draw. But I get what you're saying as well, and this is where we end up in another one of them loops.
Yeah. It's tricky. This is why we need FAQs coming out ASAP, please, Bandai.
I imagine we'll see it on the FAQ.
I will send that. Did you activate? You activated the thing?
Yeah, there you go. Which is just put part of the manual up.
Oh, let me have a read.
I activated the auto for Angela. That was the one
Let me see.
you discarded for that.
Oh, so
this is just my leader attacking your leader, and I do the auto drawing a card. That's the auto.
oh, okay, that's still in my hand. Sorry. Yeah, no. Yeah, no negate.
So no combo.
Okay. I'll pay 1 and activate this.
Okay.
Draw a card. Yeah, continue.
Yeah, so the witches basically said what I've said.
I'll tap 3.
So just reading through it.
For a endlessly evolution frozen. There's no target effect.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
It's reduced evolution.
Yeah.
Oh, Broly's out.
Then I'll tap 2
Broly.
to evolve on top of them.
Yeah.
Reduce the cost down to 2. And then you have to discard.
Okay. So
Hey there, Maulis.
Hey!
Maulis. Have you read it yet?
I have. I've reread it like 3 times.
Is it not making sense to you? Or?
No, it is making sense. I'm just finding a way to argue with it.
There's no argument. I'm right.
See, I don't think you are this time.
What is there? 832.
1 second.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I guess you could remove if that's the case, but I don't know. I don't know.
It's there. This match is Gogeta versus Lord Slug. I've forgotten to play his names. I'm not gonna lie.
And we're on game 1, so it's Liam
Okay.
versus Shaun. So we've got Liam is playing Gogeta, and
And
Shaun's
Shaun
on
is
Slug.
slugging it out. But
And then I'm attacked.
I need sound effects for my bad puns. Dan.
I know
just
I need like I've still got loads of buttons on my mouse that I'm not using that we could have for like a soundboard.
I just need a wet.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Shaun's friend. Local's friend.
Yeah, he's making poor Liam just get a lot of cards right now.
Yeah,
He's getting his hand destruction.
We've sort of missed half the game.
We have, because we've just been discussing
versus
Pilaf, yeah, and sparkling effects.
Sparking.
You know I'm not going to start saying it. If you're in... you know, I call it sparking every time we're not on stream together. Oh, and then when we are, I'm calling it sparkling. Sparkles!
And on Thursday, you might actually get to see me and Dan play.
Hopefully, yeah. We're going to try and get a stream set up at our little locals.
We do need to order that thing though. It's Monday night now, innit? Yeah, Monday.
What's that? Oh, yeah. I forgot we were looking at that last night. Yeah, we need to order one, don't we?
Yeah.
Took it into my phone. I
mean,
completely
it's on
forgot about
time,
it.
but We do probably need to order it tomorrow so that it definitely arrives on Wednesday. And that way then if it is delayed, it'll be there on Thursday if it gets delayed.
Hmm.
Swing.
Yeah, we need to have a proper look and find one that's definitely going to be suitable. Because it needs to get, like, reach a certain height, right, for it to be able to see both mats.
I think that one that we got up should be
Hmm.
fine. We'll just have to set it up first and then we can see where the layout is on it. You know, to make sure everyone keeps stuff in place.
Oh, Liam was in the top 8. Oh, yeah, he told us that the other day, didn't he? Was he the baby player? Was he playing baby?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I think he
don't
was
know.
saying baby when he was chatting to us the other day.
We chat to too many people. I don't even remember the names of people at work, Dan. I'm not gonna lie. People come up to me and go, "You alright, boy?" And I'm like, "Hiya, mate."
So I'm like, it's all at my work. There's some people that are like, hi, Dad. It's like, yes.
Yeah, when people say, "Oh, you need to go see the manager, Adam," I'll just wait until the manager Adam comes to me because there's like 5 managers.
Yeah, they'll just, they can find me.
You'll get it.
This
Just
is
'cause I
fine.
don't know the name. I don't know who's who, so I'm just like, yeah, I'll wait. And then go, "No, they never told me."
See, I keep trying to sort out the local shop near me, but they don't want my help. They just keep fucking up and messing up our prizes and doing what they want. It's really annoying. I've got like the worst judge in the UK. Actually, yeah, he actually trained somebody on androids that, you know, when the crit droids came out and set free, right? He was telling people that you could activate the droids, activate mains without needing to pay the cost because the android permanent effect that somehow lowered cost also meant that it would lower the cost of fucking abilities, even though it says that it's like cost from hand. And I was like, how is this a thing? It's not. You're not ruling it like this.
What you on about? That's totally legit.
It's like bashing my head against the table. I keep trying to fix it there, but they want to know. So.
Well, do you not remember in set 2 when he tried rigging that game when that guy played Babidi on he was gonna win?
Oh
And he
yeah.
went, oh, you've got to have 6 red to play Babidi. And bearing in mind, this was when they announced it, but the rule didn't come into effect for like 2 more months.
Mm.
I swear to God, though, if he'd have played Babidi, I bet Babidi would have been fine for him.
I have a lot of friends in Nottingham, actually. Not that played this game, that I went to uni with, but I could get them to play this game. If I ever pop down, I'll have to pop into your store. I'm gonna hit up a few games. Yeah, the pricing annoys me the most. We basically don't know what we're getting for events until we show up, and then they just randomly decide halfway through the day what they're giving out. We had a, we're supposed to have that set for release tournament where we got, like, you know those participation prizes, right?
Yeah,
So, my initial plan was my partner was going to be working in the evening, so I was just going to show up, play a few games, and leave halfway through, and get my packs. And then it decided, nope, right at the end, they're not doing that. And they started giving them out randomly for different events, and not give out participation prizes, and just screwed everyone. It was fantastic.
But we don't have that problem at Rewind Collectibles and games.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Yeah.
We just need more players. More players.
Uh,
I reckon if it was on a Sunday, I'd do a lot better. But anyway, yeah, back to this game. So yeah, we're negating with Dimension Magic. Fantastic negate as well, this card. I really like this one. Really, really strong. That's with the sparkling 5. Being able to, like, take a life, untap in 2 blue. Spicy. Not that there's anything like Gogeta can do at this point, because there's just a lot of slappy coming out.
Yeah, you
dead at,
can't even get 5 drop out. Can you?
Not much combat power, but
The power of Slug, man.
good game.
Yeah, there's it scoop cards on sideboard.
Oh, I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie. I am impressed.
He really is. Oh, hang on. They're asking me stuff. My dudes.
Hello. What? How do you like sideboard?
Good question. There should be a button on the left somewhere which says scoop and side deck or something. I
Yeah,
can't.
there is one that says scoop
It's the
cards.
paintbrush.
The paintbrush.
New game. After we do that one.
There's a paintbrush or something. Blaine's saying.
Yeah, there is
There's a
one
brush
that
of
says
some
on the left.
sort.
There's one that looks like an ice cream scoop, and it says scoop cards and sideboard.
There you go. That's the one you want. And I just assume you just click and drag stuff. I've never actually side decked on
Yeah,
Untap.
when you sideboard, it
that's
gives you the number
Mine
count
just
of your
says
sideboards
scoop
and
cards
then
in
you
new
just
games,
switch
but not
between them.
sideboarding.
Sorry, I missed that last bit. What did you say? Not you, Blaine.
It just says scoop cards in new game. Let's click that
He
one.
never wants to hear what I say,
Double
guys.
tick.
Blaine, you're talking over them. Shush. Sorry. Say that again, please.
Mine's just scoop cards in new game. Does that go onto the sideboard, or I don't see anything about sideboarding?
Just click on it and have a look and see what it does. Like, worst case scenario, we just click a different
there's
button
an option
afterwards.
within that, yeah, okay, then that's it, thank you.
It's alright, we're not gonna go, nope, he's scooped and set his deck down, he cannot side deck now, that is it. You're stuck with this now. Alright, be yourself again. Oh, see, I should have checked our chat, so that would have made more sense. You can talk again now, Blaine.
I don't want to.
It was the same point both times, where I just couldn't hear him because he started talking again. He said, "How do I?" and then you start talking. Sorry, baby, I still love you.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm still commenting in the chat. Yeah. Oh, I've just put USUA. Yeah, sure. Maulis. You can sideboard after both games. Usually in an event, you'll only be prevented sideboarding at game 3 if time is low. That's usually the only time a judge will tell you you can't side, just to avoid any slow playing.
Hmm.
It's the only time you should see it anyway, innit, Don?
I believe so, yeah. We're not let anything go to time yet.
No.
Mike, did you play earlier? Or are you playing tomorrow? Pretty sure I've had your game before. It's been a long day. I'm just derped out. No, you haven't played yet, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't know. After this, I'm probably just.
Oh, that's right. That's right. This is what we were sorting out, the 8 o'clock game, because we ended up double booking, didn't we? That's right, we can sort it
Is
out
this-
here while the side
is-
decking. This is the mic. This is the mic that's
Playing with
playing
Ryan.
Ryan. Yeah.
God, Mike, reply to your messages. Yeah, you don't need to change your time to 8. 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock was fine. I just said sweet to you because I just woke up from my shift and I thought you was.
Yeah, so I couldn't do 7, but Blaine. Oh no, 5, but Blaine can. So your time was okay if you wanted to keep it there. However, if you still want 8 o'clock, we can potentially make that work. We would just need to prod Luke and get Luke doing the other one.
Grow another head. Mate, if I had 2 computers at home, I'd be on it. Like the Rain Man of judging.
Just all the games.
Yeah. Just an earphone in each ear for each desktop.
Yeah, no, we appreciate that, Mike. Cheers.
Yeah, 5's great, mate. Dan sucks, that's why Dan can't do 5.
I know. I tried judging one earlier on. It didn't go well.
Have you got a match tomorrow, Dan?
No, but I'll pop in and try and help out.
No, just because I've got 5 and 8 on it, so if you want to stream 8,
Yeah,
you won't be able to stream 5.
I could probably do that. I gotta see if I'm doing Fanboy tomorrow. I'm probably not going to with Rewind being on Thursday.
Yeah, I forgot Fanboy was tomorrow.
Because I don't think Ryan's gonna go tomorrow if Ryan's playing his game at 5. So he's not gonna be there because he's obviously playing Mike.
Yeah.
And then I imagine he's gonna be going on Thursday, hopefully. Ryan, if you're watching, you better be coming Thursday.
Yeah, Ryan. I think he was saying he's short on money, but, like, you know, get his ass down, innit? Sell his bum for a bit.
I know.
Oh, Mike's worked a 15-hour shift. Gotta get that money in, mate. Christmas is coming
Ooh.
up. And set 5's due, so yeah, get your 15-hour shifts.
It's not a fan of Untap. I just don't look
No.
at things.
It's all about set 5 and Christmas.
Takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Oh, that one drop Vegeta. Yeah, that's pretty much killed Zeno.
I like it. I'm looking forward to that card.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I'd say it's pretty much killed Zeno, but I feel like it's going to be another Corona.
Yeah, that'd be good. So,
You know, same as Corona killed Shugash, but let's be honest, how many people run it?
Oh, yeah. It's nice to have, but it's like it'll appear in a few events' time when people start side decking it out for something different. I reckon.
Oh yeah, no, I reckon it'll sit inside deck.
Okay,
So I think if you can make a build involving Zeno,
Yeah.
you can perfectly side out the Zeno in game 2,
you'll
just
go.
to throw your opponent off. So your opponent then wastes like 3 cards in the side deck.
Then I'll charge. Untap. That lets me tap the Broly. Like, go on.
Oh, I think you've
So I take 1 card from my
misread that Vegeta there, buddy. Could be
Yeah, it was
wrong.
off of auto skills, right? It was
Yeah,
off of
yeah,
if
yeah.
it plays something off of a non-keyword skill, like autos. Like I think it works for. It would work off of the combo like Gohan and stuff,
okay.
right? For each of the colors, like when you combo with it for 1, the auto procs and it comes in.
Yeah. Here you go. Black Mass saying, when your opponent plays a battle card with 1500 power or less using a non-keyword skill, your opponent chooses 2 cards from their hand and places them in the
Mhm.
area.
Then I'll use this also to get 1 life.
So yeah, that's anything that plays it off an auto. So Zeno,
No combo.
the combo
I will
pieces. Is there anything else?
draw 1 card from
Other
my
than chain
discard.
attack trunks and
Shigesh, that's the auto part as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
right? So that still hurts Shigesh. There's still a few other cards in set 5 which like summon stuff, right? Off autos, like if they KO'd, something gets summoned.
Yeah, I just haven't sent it to you.
I've just realised
The
that he
Goku
takes-
lineage. Oh wait, no,
He
that's
takes the-
15,000. That's above. Never mind. Veggies, yeah.
Actually,
He takes the need out of Corona then, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You
Kind of
just
replace
swap him for Corona because if
It depends what comes out though, right? Because it's got to be it's got to have a certain power level, whereas Shigesh can summon like 30Ks and stuff.
Yeah, but most of what Shugash does get out is 15.
Well, people were using it for the 30k Gokus in that last event, right? That's all they were using it for. When they Shugesh, they were grabbing those weird promo Gokus.
Oh, right, yeah, the beat stick Goku.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to gamble.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike, there, that it's, Corona's probably better, because you're just stopping them from summoning anything, and then it's just a 10k card, right?
Swing with my leader at your Gohan.
Yeah, that's true. Generals with Charles
but
Wish pulls out a 15k free drop rate.
can you afford the space in your deck? Well, your sideboard to have like 2 Corona, 2 Mass Save.
Oh no, you have to choose. That's what I like about where the game is going. We've got enough of these weird little silver bullet cards now where you have to choose.
I mean, if you're an amazing magician and can stack a deck, and you know, it's run one of each.
Yeah, so it's just 10k.
And that's why I said magician, because you've got to stack it in a way that when your opponent cuts it, it's still at the top of your deck.
I'll then pay 1.
I'd love to see a magician play a card game.
Han will swing at your Slug.
Saying that, I think one already does in Gan when he can fucking get a cold bloodlust every turn.
I was gonna say that. I was like, what about my cold bloodlust spree?
Pretty sure Dan played 9 cold bloodlust.
I did not. I did not. I had 4.
Yeah, Han,
He only had 4 in deck, but he found ways.
Okay,
Magic Man! That was a glorious day. That was so much fun. I never ate that chain attack Xeno once that night. I was having none of it.
See, Mr. Popo said he has 0 Coronas in sideboard because it's a waste of space, which I agree with to an extent. Because, you know, there's always going to be that one time you're going to be like, yeah, it's a waste of space, and then you turn up to locals.
And everybody's playing Mecha
running
Freezer.
Shugesh,
Yeah.
and you can just go sit in the corner with a sock. What does the 1 blue drop do? Oh, the one.
Oh, sorry.
Gogeta field, Bruno.
So he draws a card. When it's your turn, if your opponent tries to play a battle card, so that'll be like the combos, like combo Gohan and stuff like that again. Then they have to choose 1 card in the hand and place it at the bottom of the deck. Really nice against Pan, because it stops them playing those Vegetas and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Witcher, if you're running yellow, is either run 1 or 2 Shugashes. There's not wrong with running 1 or 2, because, you know, you still get the 10k power up, don't you?
Yeah.
So. And then you've still got 2 draws in your deck. If your opponent does Corona.
Okay.
It only really hurts if you're running 4 Shugash and you get Corona. So.
Yeah. Discard this objection.
Oh, you can't beat minus kill his own, Bruno. Oh, Dan, remember that game the other week at Fanboy when I played Chris against his Golden Freezer deck in Game 2? I sided and minus kill his own's his fate.
The face. Oh, man.
Yeah, Bruno. I was running red blue for Rudiger, and this guy was running Golden Freezer in Game 2. Sided in 2 Harus and 2 minus Killy zones, and on turn 4 I had both Harus and a minus Killy zone in hand. It was fun. Oh god, his face.
My new favourite card. I love this Go Tanks.
Yeah. Bearing in mind as well, like I said, I was running red blue Haru, so that turned all the way. It was player Trunks, player Haru, untap 4, swing crit, player Trunks, player Haru, and then I think I played a hit to finish it off. Oh god. That was a great turn.
I'm going to come back. You know that argument we were having before about bursts and autos, right? Where it said it was negated. What happens if it's already procced off a swing and then it's part negated and it has to resolve? What happens then?
What, so you mean the auto is triggered?
Yeah.
Well, according to that text of ruling that was further up, it counts as if you decided not to.
Okay.
Because that's what it said at the end. if the negated effect requests a choice, the choice itself is not made. So the auto goes off, but then you can't decide whether to activate the burst or not to resolve it.
Yeah, so burst can choose. So Mike, if that's what you... Oh yeah. Sorry, sorted.
Yeah, you select burst, like, going off the rules now, you can decide whether to trigger burst or not to. So if you choose not to, then you don't get the draw. If you choose to, then you drop 2 and draw.
I'll swing my leader onto your leader.
No campus.
I will burst.
God, we've been discussing so much, like, I'm unsure what's going on there.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying to catch back up with what's going on in this game.
I'm seeing Slug on 2 energy.
I'm seeing like no hand for poor
I know. He's
Gogeta
played
here.
an objection. He's played an objection. Is he this time just trying to reach 5 energy so that when he does have no hand, he can still just play stuff? I feel like that's what he's aiming to do here.
I think he wants the Gogeta next turn, the 5-drop which draws him more cards.
Going off this, he's double objection, right? Or did he go first?
We
He
haven't
went
got to
first,
it.
didn't
Yeah, we got one objection
Yeah.
in there, and I think he played that
he?
to
Yeah,
discard
yeah,
her.
yeah. Yeah, I figured it out now. He went first, didn't he? So charge, pass, objection, charge. Yeah. I got it. Dan, I'm there.
Alright, mate. Alright.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, we got an Overrealm.
Overrun!
He's getting that cheeky 5k boost. Even more giant than he was before. Look at him with those hands. My hands!
Lord Slug, the Roidhead. Oh yeah, if you've never watched Dragon Ball and you've never watched the movies, are you even aware that Namekians can grow in height?
No? Did not know that.
Yeah, yeah, they can turn giant, mate, like size of buildings.
Alright.
I'll tap him. Target your leader.
Yeah, Piccolo does it in a World Martial Arts one. Just totally ruins the stage.
Oh yeah, I've seen that bit, yeah.
Should we attack at my
Back
leader?
in the original Dragon Ball, yeah?
Yeah.
Go.
That's what I was saying though. You've not watched that either.
Yeah, I've watched the original Dragon Ball. Way back when though, I've not rewatched it since I was... Oh god. How old must I have been when they started airing that on TV?
Instead of 1.
So I haven't looked.
That was back in the days of Fox Kids, mate.
So an
On after
overdrive, that will
Goosebumps
go
or something.
and we'll go like
It was
that.
shown on Toonami. We've been through this.
Yeah, there is. There you go. Yeah, it's been resolved.
Even so, I would have watched it after, man. I could rotate through 3 channels.
Fox Kids was Power Rangers.
I mastered the art of the skybox back in those days, man. We were one of those fancy families that got the early skybox that could record shit. So I was like, I can watch one cartoon and watch another again and skip the adverts. Those were the days.
Was recording even out back
My
then?
leader. Target your leader.
I think it was. It came out very like a very basic version where they had like you could record like 3 shows and only save like an hour and a half's worth of stuff.
It was Cartoon Network, but Cartoon Network Plus turned into Toonami, didn't it? And moved it all over.
Yeah, at a certain time it did, didn't it? Or was it Adult Swim at a certain time?
Oh no! Eventually, Toonami got its own channel didn't it,
Ah.
for all of like
Yeah,
2-3
then I'd say.
years, because that's where they banged on all the Dragon Ball Z marathons, if you remember, on a Sunday.
Oh,
Where it would be an
yes.
entire, like, arc all day.
Yeah, I remember binge watching one of those Frieza sagas, man. I remember the first time I watched it and he was going Super Saiyan. It was super hype. Like, you had to be a real idiot back in the day to not realise that was going to happen when they were talking about it every other episode. Like, I remember when me and Em rewatched it, I was like, wow, they literally dropped the Super Saiyan thing in, like, 6 episodes before. And I just remember being like, what? When I was a kid when I first saw it do it. It's been super hyped.
Vegeta mentions it when he's on Earth, doesn't he? And he's
Yeah.
getting battered by Goku. He's like, could he be a Super Saiyan? But when no one even knew what a Super Saiyan was at that point, did they? It was just getting thrown around, weren't it? He's a Super Saiyan. You're a Super Saiyan. You're all Super Saiyans. And then when the hair goes yellow, I'm definitely not a Super Saiyan.
Yeah, they've been up for ages and then everybody had it. Good times.
I know, yeah. Oprah,
Here's the
I
mighty
feel like
Gotenks.
Go from page
I feel like Oprah showed up at some point.
That's
Oprah.
across the hand.
Yeah. You can have a Super
Oh,
Saiyan.
every
You
person.
can have a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
You get a Super Saiyan. Everybody.
Yeah, I'll go.
See, I would have played a Gogeta there. The only thing I don't like about that Gotenks is it gives them back to hand.
Then I'll flip my lead.
So it's just like,
Yeah,
have all this combo power.
Yeah, like if you were using it to go for game, it doesn't work very well, right? But for clearing big boards, it's quite nice.
Swing with my leader.
That hat nice and warm.
No counters.
So weird.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, we've got to have a look at this side. So it has got a sparking
Yeah,
effect.
just the 20k.
Jaws card, 5k, double strike if you've got 5 more energy. Spicy spaghetti meatball, Gogeta, right here. I'm just dreading the moment where we see this weird activate main counter stuff happening.
Hello? Hello?
Yes? Can you not hear me?
Yeah, I dropped out.
Oh, okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back, welcome back. Just chatting about Gogeta. Yeah, that's another bad thing. Obviously, it doesn't get around barrier.
I will then swing with my SSK.
No counters.
No combo.
To be fair, I still think when Frieza got chopped up, it should have just been a load of oil. They should have just changed it to oil from blood for the kid-friendly zone. But yeah, I think they should have oiled him. You know, there was that much mechanical stuff there. He must have had some oil running through.
Definitely, man.
It still really aggravates me that when he gets revived in a resurrection F, that Shenron's like, yeah, I can't put him back together. But, you know, when Tien got revived, he got that arm back he missed, didn't he? Proper chopped off. You know?
Frieza did kind of get, like, shredded to absolute pieces, and then, like, every little
Yeah, but
blob blown up.
Where's Shenron's limit? You know, like, oh, an arm, yeah, I can do an arm.
He probably just wasn't feeling it, man. Like, it sounds like a lot of effort. He was probably like, nah, mate. I mean, who wished him back? It was Sorbet, weren't it? So you'd just be like, nah, this little midget, he can fucking work it out himself. We'll give him the blobs. I've done my bit. I'm going back to bed.
But there was also 2 wishes there, so even if Shenron was like, you know, explaining it, it could have been like, yeah, mate, but you're gonna have to use both wishes. So, you know, wish 1, get these pieces back. Wish 2, I can glue him back together.
Yeah,
And then it should've
just wish for the Gorilla Glue is what he would have made him do.
Exactly. No, Shenron
Still
should have
sorting
just
out
been sat
stuff.
there for 10 minutes then with his big dragon arms, like, trying to glue him back together and a monocle on so that you
Little
could see
T-Rex
the small
stumps.
pieces. Yeah.
Just
So you
trying to
could
like
see
grab
the
him.
small pieces.
Ooh, nice. Deborah.
Yeah, which is also mentioned about Krillin getting
Wait,
blasted in
hang on,
the
what's
One
happening?
Piece.
Where
What's
is this
happening?
came from?
That plot gets the 4 alert from your wall with this symbol. Yeah,
That's nice.
I can't see a walk. Where
I
is
did.
it?
It wasn't the warp. Yeah, I took dark.
He's grabbed
The-
Deborah from Warp. He's gonna rip the last 2 cards from his hand.
Oh, with
I
Dark
just can't
Plot.
see a walk file. It didn't feel like it was.
God, Dark Plot. That's a
Uh,
card name I've not heard in a long
Play
time.
your battle card into barrier when you-
Barely ever. It never really came up as anything, did it?
Deborah?
No, Dark Plot.
Oh, yeah, Dark Plot. Look how smug he looks in that picture.
Okay.
He looks like he's posing for like a school photo.
2 cards in your hand.
He was always a bit full of himself.
Mm.
He is actually, I'm sure if I remember this correctly, he's actually a
Toa.
Toa's
leader.
granddad or something,
Yeah.
or uncle or something weird. They've got some relation going on
Hmm.
Okay.
from the games.
Let's go up to 20.
Yeah.
Can't remember what.
So he doesn't get these cards back unless this thing dies, right? Yeah.
Mike said selling Warp is next to GY. Drag them into it. Unless he
What's he
keeps them there. Oh, I think he's mentioning where he's put the cards. Yeah, most.
Oh,
players
next to
don't-
graveyard.
Yeah.
Oh. Target your leader, more leader. Draw if you want to.
Sure.
I think he's just keeping them there so he doesn't forget which ones they are.
Because I summoned Toa this turn, I forgot to put a counter, but he's at 20k.
Okay.
Yeah, it's send them to that warp. Yeah, most people when they send stuff to warp with it and that, they just they just leave them on the field anyway, so they don't get confused.
Tap. Hope you didn't top deck a counter. Target your leader.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I'll combo 5,
Do you know what I do love about Deborah though, Dan?
15, 20k.
You know,
What's
if it
that,
gets chain Xenode, they don't get the card.
I know. Spicy that, isn't it?
This and gets to 20k. Probably this.
Makes me a lot.
30k. Draw a card.
What's happening? Is he doing it?
Get a 35k.
Good game.
GG.
Deaded.
Alright,
Nice.
let's jump into the
Is it
chat.
game,
That's game.
Ah.
I'm still like 10
GG.
seconds now.
I like that extra bit of
Good.
spice with the Deborah.
The Deborah was very spicy. My goodness.
Well, it's
I
Slug
need
one.
many cards in my hand to.
That was a really cool deck for both of you. I really like those. We had a good laugh discussing stuff on the stream. I'll be honest, like I think we missed most of like the first 20 minutes of game 2. We were just talking about random stuff like how you would go about like if you P left using like the P left negate, right? If we used it on like sparking or burst, we were working out with the Twitch chat how that would interact and having different ideas. And then all of a sudden there was Gotenks coming down, and then there was like Deborah came out of nowhere, like, oh shit, we gotta start paying attention to what's going on. Stuff's going down, man. There's spice on the board. Oh, but yeah, that was a good game. Really enjoyed that.
Thanks so much. That was fun.
Game one, when you was making me discard, I was playing around, so I had the 7 drop, so I could hero revive you, and I survived to my turn with both of the Fusion Reborn and the 7 drop, and then it went to my turn. No, I had 2 of them, went to my turn, got the 3rd one, and was like, oh, it paid off, I've got all 3 of them in my hand, and looked at my energy, and I only had 4 energy, and I was like, no!
Bruno's asking if Liam's running any Shenron.
Let me ask. So Bruno in Twitch chat's asking if Liam's running any Shenrons.
Dan, I'm in the chat with you.
Oh, you're in the chat on Discord now. That's why. I don't need to repeat myself. I thought you were still on the other one. Oh, you've ended that call. Yeah, just confused you, man. I didn't realise. Just gotta repeat whatever you say.
What? Where's Bruno?
He's in the Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. Do I run any Shamron? No, I didn't really think about it. But
Yeah, you
Shenron's
should run Shenron. Bruno's
Shenron's
just
a-
mentioning how Danny Hype nearly killed him off.
I love the Shenrons. I love the Shenrons, man.
They actually would have helped you in this game as well, because obviously you activate the ability each turn, draw a card, and untap 2 energy. So it would have helped with your hand destruction.
Yeah, that would be brutal. Does it have barrier? I don't actually know the card, to be honest.
No, it doesn't have barrier.
It doesn't have barrier, but it's still not a bad card to play, because the turn you play it, you untap, you pay 4 for it, then you retap 2 energy, draw 1 card.
Mm,
So
yeah, that would
especially
help.
on the
And if it lives the
OG
turn.
Awakening.
I did have that basically all the time, so that I could have got rid of it if he had only 1 card on the field. But you never know, really.
You never know.
Yeah, but the thing is it makes you play that to get rid of the Shenron as well.
Yeah, that's very true. Stops me from
Sort
playing
of.
other discards.
Yeah.
The Shamron can only do, it just does 1 ability a turn, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, but the draw's an auto from activating the ability, so you always get a draw 1, and then 1 of his abilities.
Yeah, it's like sparking 5, draw a card, and then you get to pick between 1 of 3. So I think it's untap 2 energy, summon something 2 or less in the drop area, and then 10k.
5k plus crit.
Oh, it's a 5k crit, yeah.
It works out 10k if you're running Shenron with Shenron leader, because then obviously you buff the Shenron leader as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, just running them 4-drop Shenrons is very helpful. Yeah, Bruno said as well, you can choose to summon super combos from your discard, because they're only cost 2.
Oh yeah, that's what I was right.
So you could draw 1,
if you ain't got anything to do with energy that turn, you might as well draw one, and then summon a super combo, and then you can use the super combo to draw another one.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The joys of set 5.
Get used to that. I'm looking forward to the freezer stuff.
Oh yeah.
The Lord Slug was a surprise, I'm not gonna lie.
I loved it. I loved it.
I love Slug. He's so underrated, I think. No one plays him as well, though. It's a bit costly once you start discarding to discard them, but you should have a good enough lead, so...
Right, guys. Well, I'm gonna jot down your victory. We'll close the stream down for the night because I've done like 2 games tonight now. I need to go and chill before going to bed and getting up for work in the morning.
Well, thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, have a fantastic evening. We got games on tomorrow, so we got one. Mike's playing at 5, and then we've got another group playing at 8. So we've got 2 matches on tomorrow. They will.
Oh,
Opposite.
the
5
mixed
o'clock.
match. Yeah.
Yeah. 5 o'clock won't be streamed anyway because Dan's not available.
Yeah, I won't be available for that one, but I can probably do the 8 o'clock one.
8 o'clock will be streamed.
I'll catch you all around.
Alright, guys, take it easy. Thanks for tuning in and everybody on the stream as well. That was really nice chatting with you guys. And